Last guy here, you can stay. Everybody else, see you later. I'm not going to answer your questions. Sit down. That's not how I do it. Go ahead. There's other people here might have a question. I can't wait for 87 people to line up. Yeah.
There's been a lot of video where it's Freddy versus Jason versus
Freddy versus Jason versus Ash.
Moving.
Yeah, do you think that'll ever make it onto the big screen?
I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Now, why do you think it wouldn't be made so far? We got a phone call from New Line Cinema. Hey, what do you think about Ash versus Jason versus Freddy? And we said, okay, let's talk about it. So, Ash gets to kill them both, right? And there was a long pause on the other end of the phone. No. Click. The line went dead. So yeah, because it's kind of creatively bankrupt. What world do you live in? What rules do you follow? Since you can't kill either one of those jackasses, I watched one of them, Jason got his face browned off with a propeller. He's dead, right? He's dead. And then his eyes pop open. Oh my God, end credits. No, he's not dead. That's a ripoff. Either you're dead or you're not dead. But no one, you can't kill these creatures. So that, you got to split the profit 3 ways. So screw that. Thank you for your insightful question.
Thank you.
Yes, you last 2 here, and then we'll go to the masses. Yes.
Yeah, Bubba Hotep, weird, wonderful movie. I'm glad other people have caught on to it to the point that they tattoo your Elvis likeness on their chest.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Do you have any favorite moments from making that movie? And also, any talks of continuing that franchise with your Elvis in the past, maybe fighting other monsters?
Interesting question. There will probably not be a sequel unless they get a script that's different than what I read. So let's just leave it at that. How much fun was Bubba Hotep? The problem is, whenever I have fun on a movie, nobody watches it. Whenever it's a nightmare and I wish my mother had never met my father, everybody watches it for 30 years. So, I didn't really have much fun on Bubba Hotep because it's 3 hours of makeup at the beginning of the day and then 14 hours of shooting and then an hour and a half to get it off. But other than that, it was a blast to make. Thank you for your fine question. Yes, sir.
Yes, I just wanted to ask you to say, what do you think about Marvel Zombies?
Marvel Zombies, I don't think about them, sir.
You in there, that comic of Marvel Zombies, you are the king of zombies, you kill them a lot.
Well, why don't I then? Why don't we get on with it? Does Ash kill all the Marvel Zombies?
Well...
Does he, sir? Does he?
Yes.
Okay, good answer. Thank you for your question.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Last one from the microphone.
How were you first approached to play the character of Ash?
I was approached like this. I knew Sam Raimi since high school. He knew that he could do bad things to me and I would somehow permit it. Now, anyone who had a question who was in line, feel free to raise your hand and we'll get you in an orderly fashion. Yes, right here. Please stand up so we can all share your black t-shirt. My favorite memory of working on the cast of Burn Notice. Well, we're not canceled yet. So, I think I'll have a fond memory in about 2 more years. Working in Miami in the dead of summer is my idea of a blast. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, right here. Is that, it's not your real hair, is it? It's a wig, right? The ears are real. Okay, all right. And who are you today? Oh, just a cat. I'm sorry, because I always ask people who they are, and they're like, don't you know, you stupid jerk, I'm Zorkon from something. was it like working on Xena since the show has been canceled? Anytime I could be not in a scene with Ted Raimi, I was for that. No, it's very important to act with Ted. Because anytime you act with Ted, my acting looks subtle. So that's, if you ever want to advance your career, act with Ted Raimi and they'll go, wow, that chick, she's good. Lucy Lawless came on to me like all the time. Like, Lucy, how many times do you have to go over this? Working out with my wife and call me. Renee O'Connor, same thing. Horrible sexual harassment, reverse sexual harassment. Oh, look at those leather pants, Bruce. That's the hell I had to put up with. Acting across those ugly women. I actually enjoyed it a lot because they gave us a lot of creative freedom on that show. Some TV shows, you are not allowed to change one line of dialogue. And we had sequences on between Hercules, Xena, and Jack of all trades where we didn't say a scripted line of dialogue the entire day because we didn't feel like it. So, I like those environments more so than where they restrict you. Actors are sentient creatures. We need to be unleashed sometimes. Yes, Ash. Now, a little reminder. You'll notice it's all floppy like that. You can't, no, you can't do that. You needed to take a straight bar and go down so that you can't bend at the wrist. And then you tape it around that way. And then you hold it in like that so it looks like your real wrist. But other than that, it looks mediocre. Sorry, I digress. While I was in that rig, you mean? Or did you think it really happened, sir? And then I can't help you. Then I call security. Yes, it was very strange to be in these rigs, and that's why there will never be another Evil Dead movie. You'll be fine. You know what? Let's address that. Let's go there. You know what's going to happen? We're going to spend 3 years working on this movie. I'll have a near-death experience every other day. It'll be the most miserable existence of my life. And then what's going to happen, it'll show up, I'll come back to this convention, and I'll go, hey, what'd you guys think of Evil Dead 4? I was all right. It wasn't as good as Army of Darkness. You know, Army of Darkness wasn't as good as Evil Dead 2, and that wasn't as good as the original. So, that's why. I'm never satisfied, because you start watering it down. Come on. Jason goes to space? Really, guys? Really? You are so out of ideas. Ash goes to New York. Yes. Is it true I'm making an Expendables for horror? I'm trying to. The sequel to My Name is Bruce, called Bruce vs. Frankenstein. But I guess the same scriptwriter who wrote the sequel for Bubba wrote that script. So that script went away. We're trying to make a better one for you people. Because I know, you'll get all crabby. You'll get all crabby if we mess it up. Yes, over there. That's it, ladies and men. I don't consider doing a porno. You know what, baby? I do it all the time. You just never even see the footage. Just don't tell my wife. Yes, right here.
I had a question.
The instructional part of the video game? How to play the video game? Yeah, I did the voice for the narrator guy. Sir, I don't remember even recording what you're referring to. So, I barely remember Evil Dead. So, I can't help you with that. I don't have your damn sandwich, all right? Your ham sandwich. Yes.
How many lines do you improvise when you're filming Burn Notice?
How many lines we improvise on Burn Notice?
Yeah.
Just so you know, I never get out of bed going, man, am I gonna ad-lib today? Yeah, feeling feisty. I'll show those writers. We mostly stick to the script, but sometimes as you play out a scene, you have an idea for something to end a scene or react to a certain thing. So it's mostly that. We don't really, it's not an ad-lib fest. It's probably why it's still on the air. Yes? Can you expect any more Sam Axe movies? Well, thanks for mentioning that. We had 3.6 million viewers for that, so because it was cable, that's good. And so, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Where would you send it next? Where would you send Sam Axe next? I ain't going back to Colombia, I'll tell you that right now. No offense to my Colombian friends. What's that? You'd watch him go grocery shopping. You should get out more, sir. All right. Yeah, right here. Me and Jeffrey Donovan went to Afghanistan 2 years ago. A tank incident. That's a good question. Let's put it to bed right here. Jeffrey Donovan and I were on set one day, and some veterans came to visit. We felt very guilty that we weren't helping in any way, and we're old now, so they're not going to have us on the front lines anymore. So we thought, I don't know, we could see if they want us to go over there. And so we randomly tossed it out, and they said, sure. We were like, oh, shit. Oh, Iraq, oh, yeah. All right. We would be AWOL if we didn't show up. They would send like military police after us. We got these orders from the State Department. They were orders. You will show up here. You will be on this flight. That was an interesting, but what was the question though? What's the, like how fun was that? War zones, I love them. They smell great. Oh, it's the tank incident. That's right. Thank you. One of the first bases we got to, the first day, was Camp Arif John, I think. It's in Kuwait. It's a huge base. It's ginormous. So the guys go, hey, you guys want to want to drive an M1 tank? I'm like, yeah, I'll ride in it. No, you want to drive the M1 tank. Don was like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Get out of the way, Campbell, old man. I'll do it. I'm going to start a TV show. Abrams tanks are, I don't know, a couple $1 million. He gets in there, and he's such a leadfoot. It was an oval track, and this guy, he's hauling ass. I'm like, he's dead. He's going to flip a frickin' Abrams tank. And even the soldiers are going, oh, that was a fast corner. Oh, okay, he's going even faster on the straightaway. All right. Finally, they flag him down, like, okay, enough. Get him out of there. I get in it. I push on the pedal. The soldier goes, sir, you gotta step on the pedal. Sir, you gotta step on the pedal. I'm stepping on the pedal. Sir, you gotta step on the pedal. I'm like, it's the fucking pedal's down, all right? Boom, big plume of smoke out the back of the tank. It catches on fire. And the guy goes, we should get out now. So